On today's video, I make a wildflower holder for a friend of mine at work.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OG, Jay, and it's nice to have you here in the trailer hood. Little chilly today, I'm not going to lie. It's middle of June, or a little more than the middle of June, and yeah, it's 47 degrees, so it's annoying. It's so cold here, but it's a good time to get into the shed. It's still warm enough to do some stuff in there, and a friend of mine asked me if I could make a wildflower holder, and I didn't know what that was. And if you don't know what that is, well, hey, neither did I. But that's what I'm going to make. It's for her daughters, for her and her daughters, so that they can go out and pick flowers and display them in this holder. So let's not waste any more time. Let's head on out to the shed, and I'll meet you out there. Once again, we're back in the shed, and yeah, I'm trying to keep it clean. It still looks pretty good in here. Still got my coffee, and remember, you can get one of these mugs just like this. Isn't that beautiful? This one is pretty old too. I've had it for several months. Put it in the dishwasher many times, and it's still like brand new. Not a chip on it. It's very rugged. I've even dropped it a couple of times, and well, you know, that happens. But you can get one just like this on the Old Guy Network shop. There's a link in the description. Head on over there. We've got coffee cups. I've got all kinds of stuff. There are water tumblers. There are, I think there's even some wall art, some pillows, t-shirts, of course, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, all kinds of good stuff. Again, there's a link in the description. Check it out. Gotta love coffee. All right, what we're doing today, a friend of mine that I work with at Mad Cat & Company in Brewer, the restaurant that I've been to for, geez, over 10 months now, almost a year, sneaking up on a year. One of the servers, she's a wonderful lady. She said that her daughters like to pick wild flowers. I was going to say wildfires, but that would be a whole other thing. No, they like to pick wildflowers, and she asked me about something that they could put the flowers in. And she said she'd seen some online, and she thought they were pretty cool. She wanted to know if I could make it. So I'm going to try to make one. Originally, I was going to design something on the computer and then have it burned into a block of wood. And I'm kind of sort of going to do that anyway, but the outline I'm going to do freehand because it's just a little faster. And then when it's all ready to go and I've got it all cut out, then I'm going to put that on the printer, the laser rather, and we'll laser on nice letters and stuff, and it'll look kind of cool. Basically all it is a piece of wood that kind of looks like a pot, and the top of it looks like a place you'd put flowers, and you just drill some holes in it and stick some flowers in it. It's going to make sense when you see what I'm doing. So let's get started with that. First thing, I got to draw it out. Alright, I decided to go with every other one, the ones that I marked on here. Clean this up a little bit. I want to put some in the middle. All right, I'm not sure how other people did that, but that's how I done did it. So that I think looks pretty darn good. Now there's gonna be a little splintering. I've got a little bit right there, but hey, you know, it's handmade. So I'm gonna give this a quick sanding just to make sure that they don't get any splinters in their little fingers, and then we'll move on to the next part, which will be making the little stand. So this was very easy to make. Basically what I did is I just took a little block of wood, a little block of pine, another little block of pine, and I cut this at 45, and then this part here is actually at 10 degrees, and this part right here I also cut at 10 degrees, so that this thing here is going to lay right up against it like that. And all I'm going to do now is just put a little glue on this, tack it on with my brad nailer, and we are done. I think that looks pretty cool. Now when it's full of flowers, it'll look like a little wooden flower pot with flowers in it. At least that's the idea. So very simple to do. This should be strong enough when it dries. The glue dries pretty well. It's got, I just put 2 little brad nails in it, and that should be nice. So we'll see what they do with it, see if her girls like it, and if they do, hopefully she can give me a picture, and I'll be able to put that on this video as well. So that, I think, turned out pretty nice. It came out pretty nice. Remember, I did this all freehand, so it's not the best thing I've ever made, but it is pretty cool. And she was very happy to get it, and the little girls, I guess, loved it. And, well, I did this actually a couple of weeks ago, and I've been waiting for her to send me a picture of what it looks like when you put the flowers in, and this is what it looks like here. So that's pretty darn nice. And this, right after that, look at that, right here, that's one of her little girls picking flowers to put in the holder. So she was pretty happy about that, and that's nice. That gives me a good warm fuzzy feeling inside when I can make something that somebody enjoys. So if you'd like to display wildflowers, if you have you know, young kids or grandkids or neighborhood kids, I don't know, somebody that you want to pick flowers with, this is a nice little project and a nice way to display your day together. So that's pretty cool. That's going to do it here for the Old Guy Network. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like, please hit share, please do all the YouTube things, and I'll see you back here in the trailer hood next time. For the Old Guy Network, I'm the Old Guy, the OG, Jay, and I'm out.